Alright, so for this step, we're going to be wiring up the rows. So, the rows going across. So while you're doing this, take a look at the wiring diagram. So here, we'll just be doing the rows for now, and then we'll do the columns after. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start off with the right side, just because I have it already on the table. And you'll want to grab your ribbon cable. So we are going to be doing it in this direction. So yeah, should be fairly straightforward. All right. So the trick here is you want to get the whole length of this needs to be like the longest length you need. That didn't really make much sense, but I'll attempt to explain it a little bit better. So because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, right? So yeah, if we look at the diagram here again, we'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. We are going to need 6 wires. So we have 3 here, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, the blue wire is going to be the last one. So we can cut all the others down like so. Then just pull this back quite far. And then we would want to split all of these. So yeah, this will be mounted somewhere around here. So we want to split them like almost up to that distance. So the easiest way to split them is just to grab a knife and then to start the cut like so. And then you can use your fingers to do the rest like so. Okay, that might be a bit too much. Oh well, it is grand. So yeah, we'll split them all the way up to here. Oh, come on. Right. All right. And the same for these 3 here as well. Okay, come on. Oh shit, I'm cutting into the thing. Yeah, so these wires, it's very easy to kind of cut into the actual wire, so try not to do that. And lastly, what, Jesus. Okay, this needs to be cut a little bit. Okay, should be better now. And there we go. Okay. So yeah, if we were to put this here, would all of them kind of match? So yeah, the blue one will be going at the very top. Yeah, that matches just fine. Green one is going to be going around this area. So yeah, that matches just fine. Yellow one is good. So yeah, it would be more of these kind of bottom ones where you need to kind of watch out. So yeah, the brown one, all this will be doing is literally just going up to here. So it's the red one that we need to worry about, because that will be going all the way down here, down here, down here, and it should actually be okay. So yeah, we got the length pretty much spot on, and you would kind of want to hold these down. So what I found was if you use a clothes peg, that's kind of the easiest way to hold them down. So let me just get that. And also get yourself a pen to mark the bones. So yeah, just kind of have it around this area here, just so that's, you know, all nice and flat. And we are going to start off with the most difficult one. Now, the reason it's the most difficult one is because you need to kind of dig deep inside here to, you know, get it on. So yeah. All right. I'll probably get another clothes peg too. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, just kind of move these out of the way. All right, so yeah, the strat here is to kind of align it with how it would be. So yeah, this is fairly close, but it's grand. And then what you want to do is you want to get a pin and mark where you want the cut to be. So that'll be like here, directly on the pin. Now, what you want to do is you want to burn off the plastic from the wire. So burn it like in here instead of the edge. So lift up the wire here, and then where you made the mark, just start burning. Like so. So burn from one side, move to the other side, and kind of move the soldering iron up and down. Then once it's mostly burned, what you can do is you can get your fingers and then just kind of like, you know, pull it apart. So do that. And then you just kind of pull it apart, and then you'll see the line here. And then what you want to do is you want to position that over the pin. Sometimes this fucking thing is in the way, so just like chop that off or just burn it off, whatever you prefer. Okay. So yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm a bit of an idiot. I forgot what we were actually doing. So we're connecting to these fucking things, not the fucking pins up at the top. Jesus, I'm stupid today. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're doing. We are connecting the rows, not the columns. So yeah. All right. Well, anyway, same kind of thing applies, but I just kind of made a bit too much. But yeah, with these, you can kind of wrap them around. You don't have to, but it's makes it a little bit easier, since you don't have to, you know, hold it. But yeah, once you got the first one down, just kind of drop in a bunch of solder there, like so. Make sure that's actually stuck down nicely, and it is. So yeah, then you can continue on to the next one. So yeah, here, same thing, grab a marker, then just mark it down. So yeah, it'll be around here. And then with this thing, just start burning the wire, like so. So burn it from both sides. And then once it's, you know, fairly burnt, you can go in there with your fingernails. A little bit tricky on this side. like so. Yes, just make sure all the kind of plastic is out of the way, because it's gonna interfere. Come on. It's like a tiny fucking bit of plastic left. God damn it. Right, so just burn it off nicely there. Alright. And then just twist it around the fucking thing. Like so. Then come in with the soldering iron again. And just secure it into place. Like so. So yeah, that's great. And then you just literally just continue on doing the exact same thing. Yeah, just mark it down. Burn it off. Then scrape off the burnt bits. Then twist it around. And lastly, secure it into place. So yeah, this will take a while, so I'm gonna pause the video here until I get the two other shits done. Alright, so yeah, I got up to the last bit here. So with the last bit, you can actually, oh, Jesus, you can see what the heck is going on. So yeah, now the last bit, since both of these are connected, we just need to connect it, you know, to the middle of them, or to one of them really. So I'm gonna connect it to like roughly here, so I'm just gonna chop off like a tiny bit at the end. So, and then I'm gonna burn off just like a centimeter or something at the end here. Now you could use, you know, the wire cutters or the wire splitters or whatever, but this wire is quite thin, and in my previous build I found that it like falls apart if you use the wire cutters. I don't know, maybe if you have some high quality wire cutters it wouldn't be too bad, but yeah, I just have, you know, the cheapest shit that I could find, and it didn't turn out so good, so that's just how it is these days. So yeah, just kind of burn it off and then just connect it up like so, and there we go. All right, so yeah, basically you just want to do this exact same thing for the rest. So like the next one is green. Next wire is green. Yeah, the blue wire kind of I messed up and down a little bit, but yeah, it should be all right. Yeah, it's actually fine. Just gonna tuck it in there. All right, so yeah, here it is literally on top of all these wires, so just kind of melt it as close as you can to the bunch of them, like so. Melt it away. Jesus, that's a lot of smoke. Yeah, so make sure you do this in a well ventilated place. Jesus Christ, English is hard. I'm just chilling in my bed or in my fucking room, So yeah, not exactly a well ventilated place, but it is how it is these days, you know. So yeah. Yeah, I find the wrapping technique to be the best because you get like, you know, a nice solid connection here. Oh shit. Come on then. Okay. Oh my god, that looks hideous, but it will work. Or will it? I cannot see anything. Okay, I say it'll be fine. Let's just wing it. Okay. Let's see, it's actually stuck on. Oh yeah, nice, it's stuck on. Alright, so we're all good. Alright, yes, so yeah, next one is kind of a bit too close, so we'll push it out a little bit. Well, we'll try to push it out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you wouldn't want them too close because it just makes it harder to solder. That's the only reason. So yeah, this one's about right here. So yeah, I'll keep doing these for the next 2 or 3 rows, because the last rows, well, they aren't tricky, but you just need to keep an eye on it. So yeah, I'll just pause the video while I crack on with it. Alright, so I cranked out most of them, so only the 2 that are left at the bottom here. And so yeah, for the bottom ones, what you want to do is you want to go from here to here, 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 and that's it. And then for the very last one, all you need to do is just connect it somewhere up to these 4, because these 4 count as one row. So yeah. So let me crank that out now. Alright, so yeah, managed to get the rest of them in. So yeah, you can see how the second last line is, the red one, so it just goes across. And then lastly, the brown wire just literally goes to these. Now, this thing, we can just chop it off. So get some wire cutters here and then just chop it off like so. There we go. And so we can use this for the next half again. So yeah, we don't even need to chop that bit off. So yeah, that's this half done. Might want to give it a good beating so all the kind of black charcoal falls out. But yeah, that looks fairly decent, fairly tidy, which is why I like this method of like burning them. So yeah, the next or the other side is pretty much the same. So yeah, let's put those aside here so you guys can see. So yeah, it is pretty much the same. And the blue one, the blue wire is at the top, so exactly like how it is here. It's gonna be here, but obviously on the other side. So let me actually reorganize this a little bit. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the blue one is going to be like here. And it will essentially be the exact same setup. So find the longest one. Should be roughly here. Yeah, that looks alright. So yeah, that should be fine. Just split them all up. into their own individual pieces. Like so. Usually once it gets going, it's fine. It's just kind of the start of it. It's a bit annoying. So yeah, I'll do it up to here until, for now. And then we'll see if we need a longer one or not. Alright, that should be fine. Okay, it isn't. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's worth it using these ribbon cables because it makes it quite tidy. Yeah, another trick is to kind of like push it into the floor or into the table or whatever you're using. So yeah, kind of like that, but sometimes I end up kind of cutting the wires when I'm doing it this way, so there's pros and cons to everything. Yeah, I cut a bit of the feckin' orange wire. So yeah, a bit of a precision feckin' surgery going on here. Christ, come on. Alright. But yeah, once you get it going, usually goes fairly well. Alright, so just 3 more. Alright, this should be good. Yep, there it is. Okay, great. Oh, shite. Okay, that looks fine. And yeah, there we go. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. So yeah, we'll start off with the blue, just like always, since that is the hardest one. Yeah, we'll just grab this fucking thing, shove it down here. So yeah, that should be good. And let's see if all of them actually fit properly. I think they should, but just in case, yeah, that one is good. Yeah, so it's usually the red one that I would be more worried about because that's like at the very end. And yeah, the red one is good. Orange one is good as well. Yeah, so this is actually a good position for them. So just kind of tidy up this a little bit. Then move these kind of sideways so they aren't in the way. Like so. Alright. And yeah, we can get cracking with them. So yeah, it's going to be exactly the same as on this side, so I won't bother recording it. So I'll just watch a bit of YouTube while I'm cracking on with this. And then next video we'll be doing the columns going down. So yeah, I'll see you then.